My next guest was last year on August 31st, concluding a month in which the White House had made a cheesy deal on cuts. The Republicans staved off the recall of state senators dedicated to gutting the safety net in Wisconsin, and generally hope seemed to be gone. In our number one story, here it is, 43 days later, and the streets of 1,100 or more American communities are boiling over with hope, thanks to a little movement that both of us dreamt of, but neither of us could have predicted. The activist and musician Tom Morello, in fact, went to see it in its birthplace and did a little activism and a little music for Occupy Wall Street.
In the squares of the city, in the shadow of the steeple, near the relief office, I see my people. Some are grumbling, and all are wondering if this land's still made for you and me. Tell them! This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to New York Islands, the Redwood Forest to Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Thank you very much.
And as promised, here's Tom Morello, who sings, authors serious comic books, and stands up for what's right. It's good to see you.
It's nice to see you as well.
Good list on the resume. Anytime you can invoke Woody Guthrie in front of a crowd of activists is a good day to begin
Sure.
with. Is that your update?
Sure. Yeah. Well, Woody would be 99 years old if he were alive today, and he would have been headlining the event.
I have no doubt.
Yeah, and 99 is an important number these days, too.
Seriously,
yeah.
How about that for timing? Is it amazing to consider that 43 days we were sitting here going, you know, sort of basically putting a brave face on everything that was going on in this country?
Yeah, I mean, you never know. I mean, the struggle for justice starts when someone starts it. And you never know where that spark is going to come from. You never know where that match is going to be lit. And now, you know, Occupy Wall Street, you know, first it was completely ignored. Then they got pepper sprayed, and New York City found out about it.
Right.
Then 700 of them got arrested on the Brooklyn Bridge, and the country found out about it. You know, and now there's over 1,000 Occupies around the country and around the world. It's pretty encouraging.
And tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., the mayor of the city of New York, who is a business genius and has managed to circumvent the rules of the city to get himself elected for a third time, is actually going to be stupid enough to evict them during the middle of the morning news programs.
Yeah. Well, if the pepper spray incident and the arrests were any indication, it should be popular throughout the solar system by the time he's done with that.
It really is remarkable. I want to ask you about something. Tom Hayden was on the show last night and gave, with no offense to anybody else, yourself included, the best answers to questions about this subject that I've asked yet, and big surprise. I mean, he's only been doing this for 50 years.
That guy knows what he's talking about.
He predicted basically 4 channels for this to go down from where it is now, and one of them was that he saw some sort of massive civil disobedience act in which, say, 15,000 people or more were arrested at one point, but no violence, just simple, we're not moving, you'll have to arrest us, clogging the intake system of the police, and each of them demanding a jury trial, clogging the courts until this thing became Gandhi-like in its importance and its infection, if you will, of an already infected system. That's not going to happen tomorrow morning. I don't think that's going to happen this year. But do you have any idea what the near future is for this?
Well, I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, we couldn't have predicted what's happened till now.
Clearly.
You know? And I played at Occupy LA on last Saturday, and it's so inspiring. Like, there are some important differences between this and what happened in Wisconsin. While in Wisconsin there were 100,000 people in the streets, to an extent the direction of it was top down.
Right.
And there were certainly elements in the Democratic Party that were steering it in an electoral direction. This is from the bottom up. There's no arguing that. Like, everyone's, you know, I'm getting emails and tweets from friends around in little hamlets around the country. They're occupying Libertyville, Illinois. You know, they're occupying Vernon Hills now. And it's something that is very, very encouraging.
What, you were there at L.A. and you were at Occupy Wall Street today. Give me your read on the sense. Obviously, that was they already had an idea about what's going to happen tomorrow, or what might happen tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, the people there are serious about what they're doing. You know, there was a jubilant atmosphere, as you could see from the performance, but there's steel in the spines of the people down there. And the thing that for me is this is different. This and Madison are very different from the other protests that happened during my lifetime, because there's an explicit class basis to it. You know, and that's something that we really haven't seen. And the numbers I saw in New York Times today was that the Occupy Wall Street movement is popular among 34% of Americans. That's 100 million people.
Right.
And considering what it's about, that's also very encouraging.
Yeah, and 80%, roughly, these other national polls, 80% of those who, 80% of the country knows about it.
Right. Yeah.
And the Time poll says 54% approve.
Great,
find it
great. I mean,
favorable,
that's incredible. That's incredible.
And the same group, 27% approve the Tea Party, just for frame of reference. In 26 days.
In 26 days. So give us 26 more days, and who knows?
Give us 26 minutes, and we'll give you the world. When you're there, what do the protesters ask you the most? Because I found a theme to the questions I got asked. I want to know what
I just finished performing, like, when are you coming back?
Okay.
I just, like,
I'm
here
now,
exactly.
right?
I mean, one thing that is key, every successful progressive, radical, or revolutionary movement this country has ever seen has had a great soundtrack.
Yes, sure.
And so it's very important, I think, that music and culture be a part of it.
And they're asking you for that. I mean,
that's right. They want me to come back. They want all my former iterations to come and play as well.
And if you can get Pete Seeger to come in and all that, come on down, and anybody else.
Yeah.
It seems like is it soundtrack, or is it in fact a very important part of continuity? I don't want to say uniformity of opinion, because that's not a liberal movement has no uniformity of opinion. But continuity of what we're doing here and what in the past has worked. It really does. When you sang that song, I imagine chills went up and down your spine and the listeners of everybody listening to you. Correct?
Yeah. I mean, culture is an important part of this struggle, like it is a part of every struggle. And there's something in music in particular that speaks to the reptilian brain in people, that when it's the right combination of rhythm and harmony and the right lyrical couplet, really feels like the truth in a way that, like, a written screed can't.
All right, so this isn't about your reaction to how people are reacting to you, and it's not about my reaction to how people are reacting to me, but there's a human element to it which often fuels people's interest in this thing. And so I need to know, what's it like when you go there and you feel like, all right, I'm not performing, I'm part of a serious effort at change that has a really good chance of affecting something.
I mean, to me, the vibe there and at Occupy LA was like, I'm not sure what's going to happen, but that's good, because it feels like anything could happen. It doesn't feel like this thing has a roof. This thing doesn't have a ceiling. Like, anything is possible. And I love that. I mean, it's so democratically run. Like, there was, before me, there were 2 opening acts today, 2 just people with acoustic guitars who were playing their songs, and I came up and played mine, and there's someone after me. I really like that.
Yeah, no promoters.
That's right, there's no promoters.
T-shirts.
No promoters.
No hot dog stands.
Exactly, the vendor didn't take a portion of the t-shirts.
Get your Tom Morello candy apples. Tom Morello, the activist and the musician on Occupy Wall Street and Occupy LA. And thanks once again, sir, and we'll see what happens 43 days
Exactly,
from now.
We'll see you then.
Gee whiz. That's Countdown for Thursday, 390 days until the 2012 presidential election. I'm Keith Olberman. As usual, give yourself a round of applause for getting through another day of this crap. Good night and good luck.